Hey guys, Abby here. Welcome to Love Abby, where we share stories and experiences that might help those who are going through a difficult time right now. And this is a safe space, wala pong judgmental dito. Everything that we say here is meant to help and not to offend. I know that many of us are going through many difficult things. At magkakaiba man tayo ng kwento, we share the same lessons. So sino-sino pa bang magtutulungan kundi tayo-tayo lang din? The world needs a lot more love and a lot more people helping each other in the stormy seasons of our lives. So let's make the world a better place, one story at a time. Relationships are a blessing from God. It is probably one of the best gifts we can give to one another. But as the saying goes, there are no roses without thorns. Sometimes we are so mesmerized by the beauty of the rose that we don't see the thorns that come with it. Relationships are too beautiful, and sometimes they can be blinding. And in result, we find ourselves in the wrong ones. I hope our episode today gives us a clearer perspective on why relationships fail. It took a while for me to decide whether or not I should make an episode on relationships because it's a very broad topic. But since many of you have been messaging me about this, and since February naman and it is the love month, diba? Why not? There are many types of relationships, but for today, we will be talking about human relationships. And we will be focusing on romantic relationships, of course. And like I mentioned, it's a very broad topic, but I will try my best to put them all in one video. And just a disclaimer, everything that we say here is of course based on personal experiences. And maybe some of you will relate to this and some might not. But we are sharing this just in case makatulong itong mga to sa mga may pinagdadaanan ngayon sa mga relationships nila. And for our video today, I invited one of my closest male cousins para walang bias pagdating sa topic on romantic relationships. Kasi 'di ba, iba din naman ang perspective ng mga lalaki pagdating sa mga ganitong bagay. So guys, here is my cousin Paulo. Thank you for agreeing to do this. Alam ko kinakabahan ka pa.
Medyo.
Pero okay lang yan, casual lang to. Ipapakwento ko lang sa yung mga love stories mo.
Oo nga, like
diba?
always. Ilan lang naman naging girlfriend ko, no judging.
Oh, so ilan nga ba?
Officially 3.
So sa 3 na official relationships na yon, which was your longest? How many years?
It lasted for 4 years.
4 years. 4 years is not a joke. Ako yung longest relationship ko was 3 years. A little over 3 years. And yung 3 years pa lang parang nakakasuka na joke.
Nagpapawisan. Cut.
So sabi mo, yung longest relationship mo was about 4 years.
4 years.
And how easy or how difficult was it to maintain that relationship?
I guess just like any relationship, they all start in a honeymoon phase. And then challenges started to arise as soon as everyone got comfortable.
Why do you think that relationship failed?
Countless reasons. Personally, I think the timing wasn't right. She's probably not ready for a relationship like the relationship we were currently in.
So what made you say that she wasn't ready?
There was a third party involved. Tingin ko kasi she still had so much in her mind. Madami siyang gustong i-experience, i-confirm na gusto niya gawin, na hindi niya lang come to terms sa sarili niya. She wasn't really able to come to terms with it. She didn't open that up to me. And then she moved to a different company that assigned her to a province in Mindanao. Then doon na medyo nagkagulo. She got more freedom than she usually had, and then doon na pumasok siguro yung curiosity niya, yung what ifs niya.
If she was finding herself, ikaw, would you be able to say na ikaw, you were already in a place na parang secure ka na sa sarili mo, you no longer had to have time for yourself?
I thought I was.
Okay.
I mean, at that time I was really invested in the relationship. Only after getting out of a relationship that was very centered on the both of us, doon ko na-realize na madami pa akong kailangan gawin At madami pa akong gusto gawin sa buhay. Na, I feel like it became my scapegoat while I was single. Sige, ginawa niya lahat ng gusto niya gawin. Gawin ko din lahat ng gusto ko gawin. It wasn't more on really finding who's next for me, but on deciding on what I want to accomplish in life. Nabanggit niya kasi sa akin when we were fighting. We just started working. She was already questioning my earning capabilities at that time. So that really hit me. That really hit me hard. To the point na when we broke up, that became one of my driving force. Nabanggit ko sa kanya, sabi ko, if I was earning this much, hindi mo na ako hihiwalayan, ganyan. I guess on her end naman, she was just looking for reasons to break up with me because there was someone else.
Yeah.
And I've come to terms with that. And currently happy with my current relation. Hi, Bea. Kwento ko lang din. I know we were supposed to talk about relationships that failed. But one of the main reasons why I'm already in a relationship right now is because she stuck with me. She knew that I had a goal in mind and she supported that without sacrificing her goal as well.
Based on your experiences, what do you think are the reasons why most of those relationships failed?
The timing of each and every person is different. You have to match your timing with your partner's timing.
How would you know though?
You can't really tell. That goes to show lang na tama din yung sinasabi ng parents natin. Na you have to start looking for your relationship when
you're ready.
When you're ready, when the time is right.
Yeah. And I guess, one thing that helps is that kung ano ba yung purpose mo in finding a relationship. Because if you want a relationship just for the kilig, just for the love, then you're not really looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You're just looking for kilig. Each relationship has its struggles, but it helps to also be aware of the reasons why they fail, to be able to correct and to be able to avoid them if you really want your relationship to work out, diba? So let's try to discuss a few reasons why relationships might fail. So the first that comes to my mind is commitment. If there is no commitment in a relationship, it is bound to fail. Diba? When you enter a relationship, hindi naman pwede yung pag nawala na yung kilig, ayaw mo na. Because after all the kilig is gone, commitment is what will make your relationship stay.
A relationship is not just like a feeling. A feeling kasi for me, it comes and goes. It's like the wind, diba? Minsan may hangin, pag may hangin, malakas, maganda yung
you feel it.
Yeah, you feel it. It feels nice. But when there's pag wala na yung hangin, edi, diba, mainit.
Yeah, wala na.
Nakairita, diba?
Right.
So, feelings are like that. You can't really have puro hangin. You can't really have it all, a good feeling right away all the time because we're human. We can't be happy 100% of the time, right?
Yes.
So, feelings are like that. But for a relationship, it has to be a decision. You can't really base your relationship on yung hangin na pa agoy-agoy. It has to be a decision na, okay, I'm gonna stay here, mahangin o hindi.
So, that's probably for me, the main reason why a relationship could fail pag walang commitment. The next one would be losing yourself in the relationship. Because relationships are composed of two individual people. And I think one important thing to remember, especially when you're in a long-term relationship, is to not forget who you are or who you were the day that you got into that relationship. Kasi I think madalas nagiging problema ng mga couples to that, you will easily lose yourself if you haven't gotten the chance to find yourself first.
You're not supposed to look for a relationship. It's just supposed to happen. Talaga. I mean, you go after your goal. You go out there. You meet people and all, but your main goal is not. Oh, ganda to. Habulin ko to. No, the right people will fall to you. You don't have to chase them.
Exactly.
If you start chasing someone, then that's already a problem.
That's true.
Kasi isipin mo, may naghahabol sa'yo. Di ka ba matatakot?
Right.
Oh.
Depende kung sino naghahabol.
Diba? Pero, same point You focus on yourself.
Yeah.
You focus on what you want to do. You will meet the right person along the way.
Yeah.
Kasi isipin mo, you're going towards your path and then, someone might actually go along the same time. without
So,
you actually
timing
looking.
again,
Exactly.
diba?
If you, for example, may nagustuhan kang babae, sobrang ganda, tapos tinry mo habulin, hindi naman siya pumupunta on the same path you're going. So, ang mangyayari, instead of you going to where you wanna go, dilihis ka sa path niya na hindi ka comfortable, na hindi ka just to win
You
him
will
or her
lose
back.
yourself.
Yes, eventually, you will forget, sino ba ako?
Yeah.
Diba? Your relationship is gonna fall around whether to please that girl or not. And that's gonna cause so many problems.
I guess another one also would be lack of communication. Ayan, I feel like trust and communication are two of the also most important things in a relationship. If you can't keep on guessing also, or you can't keep your partner guessing kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, or kung ano na what's going on with you. 'Di ba? Importante na you both understand where you are in life. You both trust na, kahit I'm going my own path, I'm here for you pa din. Hindi yun, kasi minsan yun nga wala yung trust na mayat maya, you're checking on your partner, and sometimes dumadating sa point na nasasakal mo yung partner mo. I don't know if you've had an experience like that.
When we were having troubles already with my ex, I lost myself. Because yun nga, I was so focused on her na I forgot ano ba talaga yung gusto ko gawin sa buhay ko. Everything revolved around pleasing her. When, I was already doubting her relationship with a certain person. Doon na, nasisayaan na ako ng ulo talaga. Pangit yung ganun eh. I mean,
Yeah.
come to think of it, the fact na
Kailangan bantayan mo siya.
as in, I remember, it was the worst. Every time I'm with her, her phone rings, kinakabahan ako. Bakit?
Napapraning
Oh my goodness. I never wanted to be in that kind of relationship again. Those of you who've experienced that, yung may kausap siya sa telepono, you're worried, sino ba kausap niya, may nag-text sa kanya, sinong ka-text niya.
Yeah.
It's nagging your head all the time, and then you can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't really focus on work. Doon mo na-realize na you lost yourself in the relationship. Yung second relationship ko, maybe we lasted that long because she wasn't honest with herself. Maybe hindi na talaga ako mahal.
And maybe
diba?
she didn't communicate what she was feeling with you. Baka, she was already feeling na parang nabobore na siya. She could have told you these things.
Could be.
And that's why I think communication is also one of the reasons why relationship fails. Lack of communication, I mean. Kasi may times, kahit ako, ganun ako There are times na kinikim-kim ko na lang. I'd rather not say kasi ayokong pag-awayan, ganyan. But there are things na kailangan pag-usapan.
Yeah, I think so. It boils down to how you communicate. Not just simple, I let him know naman No, but did you let him know nicely?
Yeah, or did you listen? Communication is a two-way street Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang ang magsasalita. Kailangan pakinggan mo din yung sasabihin ng partner mo. I guess another reason why relationships might also fail is because there is no compromise and no sacrifice. Compromise is when you're willing to meet halfway. Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? If he or she is not meeting you halfway, then turn around, girl. But, and sacrifice naman is like, you're willing to forgo of something that is also important to you para ma-prioritize mo yung person na yun, or to give way to what makes that person happy.
Pagdating sa compromise, that's something you communicate with your partner, that you're willing to compromise. You're gonna do this, and then he's gonna meet you halfway. Sacrifice is something you don't need to tell your partner. That's something you do on your own. That's why it's called sacrifice.
Yeah.
Doon papasok yung intent mo to do it because you love the person, not because isusumbat mo.
Sacrifice is the measure of love. You know how much you love that person sa kung gaano kalaki yung kaya mong isacrifice din para sa taong yun. But of course, pag nag-mature na kayo in the relationship, that will come naturally. Hindi mo siya kailangang ipilit na nagsakripisyo ko para sa... Hindi mo siya isusumbat. Another one, I think, ito yung huli nang pumapasok sa isip ko na reason kung bakit nag-fail ang relationship is because of unmet expectations. Kasi 'di ba, when you get into a relationship, sa simula, ang dami mong hindi nakakalimutan mo yung expectations kasi you're in the kilig stage na parang feeling mo kahit ang daming flaws, parang ano pa din, love na love ko pa din siya. Pero pag nawala na yung kilig na yon at mawala na yung mask Kasi makikita mo na yung tunay na self ng partner mo. It's all interconnected eh. Lahat ng reasons kung bakit nagfe-fail yung relationship. With the unmet expectations, kung hindi man na-meet yung expectation mo of your partner, it will boil down to your commitment to that person again. Diba? Kung kahit hindi na-meet yung expectation mo, are you willing to stick around? That's why I also say, mga friends ko na humihingi ng advice, kasi diba syempre, wala tayong relationship, so advice lang tayo. Yung
Grabe
friends ko
naman.
na hindi, yung friends ko na humihingi ng advice, I always tell them, are you willing to put up with that flaw of your partner? Kasi syempre may mga reklamo sila sa partners nila. Kung willing ka to put up with that flaw, then work it out. But if you're not willing to put up with that flaw, then do something about it. You can't keep on staying in that relationship and tinitiis mo lang kasi it's not fair to the both of you.
I just want to remind you, everything is just on my opinion.
Yes, our
Baka mamaya
opinions
isipin
lang.
nyo.
Hindi, of course. Every relationship is different, like
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier. And these are just a few. Ang dami pa nga eh, na hindi namin nabanggit pa. But these are just a few. And like I said, it is just good to know para ma-avoid natin yan so that we can make our relationships work. And
agree.
so that we can avoid these things, di ba? Kailangan conscious din tayo sa mga bagay na to. Hindi yung puro ano lang ang dapat mong hanapin sa tao. Kailangan aware ka din sa mga red flags, kumbaga, na kung bakit hindi mag-work yung isang relationship. Love is in the air all the time. You just have to make sure that you're breathing the right air. Diba?
Mag-air filter kayo.
Wear a mask. So, ayun. Thank you again, Manong
Oh,
Pao.
thank you for having me.
I I enjoyed this conversation. I don't really get to talk about things like this with a male. Kasi usually, mga ganito heart-to-heart talk, mga girls eh. I hope to have you here again on Love Abby kasi syempre, ibang topic naman. Hindi na tayo tungkol sa mga
Oh, yes.
mga sawi na ganito.
Baka career pwede.
Yes, okay. So guys, suggest din kayo ng topics that you would want.
Nag-suggest pala ako.
Suggest kayo ng topics that you want, or if you have any questions for him, let us know in the comments also so that next time around he can answer them. Ayun.
Okay.
So thank you
Thank you.
again. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope na nakatulong itong episode na to sa mga may pinagdadaanan sa mga relationships nila, or for those who just want to be conscious and aware of these things. And of course, there are many more other reasons why relationships fail. Hindi lang namin nabanggit lahat. But you know what? Relationships are not like a puzzle. The lack of one doesn't make you incomplete. Like I mentioned earlier, there are many types of relationships. You still have your friendships, your relationships with your family, your relationship with yourself, and most importantly, your relationship with God. All these other relationships will fill that void, especially your relationship with God. Sabi nga nila, di ba, the only one who can truly satisfy the human heart is the one who made it. Though some may beg to differ, like I mentioned, we all have our own personal views and opinions. And I still agree that having a romantic relationship, to love and be loved, is still one of the best feelings in the world. So if you are looking or waiting for the right relationship, I hope this episode helps you be conscious of the red flags in a relationship. Invest in yourself first. So by the time that God sends you the right one, you'll be ready. And I pray that not only will you be able to receive the right kind of love, but that you will also be able to give it. And if you are in a relationship right now, I pray that God will guide every decision that you make, and that you'll never have to face any of these reasons why relationships fail. And if you're going through a difficult time right now, I'm here to remind you that storms don't last forever. Love, Abby. If you have a story that you would like to share with us, please don't be shy to send us a message in one of the platforms below. And if you like this video, please share this to those who you think might need to hear these stories. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching!